Good evening, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Sergeant Michael Judas. I am with the Township of Union Police Department, and I am currently assigned to the Community Policing and Bicycle Unit. At this time, I would like to welcome everyone here to the 2023 Township of Union Police Department's Junior Police Academy Program graduation ceremony. I'm now going to ask everyone if you could please just remain seated so that we can bring in our graduating recruits. Our recruits are going to be led in by our senior drill instructor, who is Officer Mahan, and one of our bagpipers as well. Officer Mahan. Now we have all those seats that are empty. If you want to sneak around the side and tell people they can start filing in over there from that side, let them do that. I'd now like to call everyone's attention to our recruits who are standing up and ask that you please join them as we salute the flag.
Class, present arms. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Class, order, arms. Class, take seats.
Please be seated. At this time, I'd like to call everyone's attention to the stage as we welcome some of our distinguished guests that are here with us today. To my right, from the Township of Union Council, we have Mayor Manny Figueredo. We have Councilman James Bowser. From the Union Township Police Department, we have Lieutenant Dorothy Masidlo Skipper. From the Union County Prosecutor's Office, we have First Assistant Mr. James Otanzi. We also have with us from the Fire Department, we have Battalion Chief David Zay. And also from the Fire Department, we have Captain Orlando Guzman. I would now like to introduce our dedicated officers and volunteers that oversaw this program, oversaw our recruits over the last week. As I call your names, please just stand up. Behind me, actually, for this one. Orange Team leader, and also this year's program leader, Officer Robert Honeymore. Officer Jessica Santiago. Officer Edgar Jimenez. And Officer Joseph Devlin, who also served as our staff paramedic this week. Joe had dual roles. He was pretty busy. From our red team, Officer Samantha Barillo. Officer Thomas Mahan. Officer Michael Gomes. And this one is a very special one. This is a longtime volunteer for us, who is also a National Guard specialist, Mr. Julian Diaz. From our yellow team, we have the lead PT instructor, also team instructor, Neante Senyan. Officer Danielle Miller. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I apologize. I lost my spot there. I apologize. Officer Michael Taub. Officer Tamika Williams. And Officer Christopher Faustino. From our green team, Officer Ricardo Santos. Officer Marcos Novarios. Officer Danielle Miller. And Detective Adeji Akiri. From our blue team, we have Officer Michael Beatty. Officer Matt Melody. Detective Earl Biddy. And Officer Deborah Rodriguez. I'd also like to give some recognition to our fire captain, Orlando Guzman, who dedicated all week to us as our firefighter, first responder, and EMT. Now, with all of those being said, I cannot leave out a few people. We've had some volunteers come in over the week from our Police Explorer program. These are young men and women that come back after this program and join our Explorer program, and they come to the events and they help out. We still have one of them with us today after our long day. If everyone can please give an applaud for our friend Adam, who is in the back. Last but certainly not least, I would like to extend a special thank you to Ms. Kelly Higgins, who is tasked with memorializing this long and enduring week of this program with photos and video. Kelly is currently in the back there videoing our ceremony. You're going to be very happy with her work this week, trust me. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, as we move on, I'd like to now welcome to the microphone Lieutenant Dorothy Masidlo Skipper to speak on behalf of the Township of Union Police Department.
All right, pardon me as I adjust the stool here. And no, there is no height requirement for this job. Good evening, everyone. For those of you who have had the opportunity to send a family member through this exciting program, welcome back. And for those of you who have not, you have given your child an experience they will remember and talk about for a lifetime. We hope to see their siblings, if they have any, in the future years to come. The Junior Police Academy is a program designed to provide our young children an opportunity to learn about law enforcement and to gain an insight into the work of our police officers. It offers a series of educational and hands-on activities which introduces our youth to various aspects of policing. This week, they learned about the importance of physical fitness, how police officers conduct and respond to motor vehicle stops and investigative crime scenes. They also saw demonstrations from our county canine, bomb squad, and hazmat units. Of course, there were other fun activities, such as demonstrations by the Red Bull soccer team, a live burn-down demonstration by the Union Fire Department, and we cannot forget the exciting Coast Guard Marine Unit boat ride around New York City. That one I'm a little jealous about. Most importantly, this program is aimed to foster positive relationships between our youth in Union and our police officers, with a strong emphasis on teamwork, unity, and self-respect. I believe that this goal was accomplished this week. This program would not be possible without the support of our administration, the Township Committee, and most importantly, you, the parents. Thank you for allowing your children to participate in our Junior Police Academy. I would be remiss if I did not acknowledge the dedication and commitment from all of our officers who volunteered and participated in this program this year, especially Sergeant Michael LaJudas for putting all of this together. All of you are amazing recruits, right? Don't you think so? Thank you, officers. And as for the recruits, all of your time, your hard work, and your effort you gave got you here tonight. Please remember all the values that you have learned this week and ensure that you carry it on throughout your life. Congratulations to everybody.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Before I just move any further, there's one other distinguished guest that just arrived. I'd like to give a special welcome to Senator Joe Cryan from the New Jersey Senate. Thank you for coming, Senator. Appreciate it. At this time, I'd like to call to the podium our mayor, Mr. Manny Figueredo, to say a few words.
I guess I don't get to stand on that, huh? First of all, how about a round of applause from our family members for these young men and women and for what they've done this week. And to all you young ladies and gentlemen up front, how about you give a nice round of applause to moms, dads, grandpas, grandmas, aunts, and uncles that put you in this program. Applaud to the family. I want to acknowledge my fellow committee members that are here. Committeeman James Bowser. Our police commissioner, Joseph Florio, sends his regrets. He wanted to be here. Unfortunately, he could not make it. And I also want to thank our police director, Chris Donnelly, and of course, our Union Township police officers and our fire department for all they did this past week. I especially want to give an acknowledgement to you, the Junior Police Academy graduates. That's what you are. You're graduates today. What an exciting week it's been for all of you. You've witnessed mock crime scene investigations. You've taken a trip to Point Pleasant to see the Coast Guard and the New Jersey State Police Marine Unit, and you've seen a demo of the Union County Canine Unit. I wish I'd gone. That sounds like fun, right? Moms, dads, grandmas, grandpas. I would love to have gone to that. It would have been fun. And believe it or not, that's not even half of the activities that you've done this week. Although this week's been exciting, and hopefully you've made plenty of new friends right within here, I hope that it's also been informative for you. Because being a police officer, whether working for the New Jersey State Police or being an officer right here in the Township of Union, is incredibly hard work. It's dangerous at times and requires months of training. You only got a week. Imagine what our men and women do to get ready. Everyone here has been lucky enough to be trained by some of Union's finest, and I hope you all keep these experiences in mind the next time you see an officer, whether it be in school or just in passing. So again, let's take a moment to thank the Township of Union Police Department for organizing this amazing week for our Junior Police Academy graduates. You've always done an amazing job in bridging the gap between law enforcement and the public. And this week is an amazing example of it. Congratulations again to our graduates. A job well done to you, boys and girls. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. I'd now like to call up from the Prosecutor's Office, First Assistant Prosecutor James Tanzi.
Good evening, and it is a privilege to be here. I want to welcome and acknowledge Senator Cryan, Mayor, committeemen. I was watching you guys walk in, and I watched the left turn you made coming into those seats, and how squared away it was, and how you made that turn. And I thought to myself, the town of Union, the police officers, the fire department, they obviously invested a lot of time and effort and training into this week. Because I've seen guys in honor guards that don't make the left turn like that. And it really is to the parents and the families, this week for them is probably unlike any they'll ever have again, unless they decide to pursue a career in law enforcement, because they learn things that most of us never learn. And besides the tactical and all that everybody spoke about, they've learned about things like empathy and caring about other people and how to aid other people and integrity and what that means in a law enforcement career. And no matter what career they pursue, everything they learned this week will be applicable. And they'll be able to go back and reach in and remember and draw on that in their future. And at this age, it'll stick. At my age, nothing sticks. So I know I was talking to the sergeant before. The township dedicated more than 30 officers, firemen, EMS folks for this week, which means they know how important this is. And your kids know how important this is. I was now you guys, it's your job You have become what are called emissaries. That means it's your job to go out to your friends and let them know what you learned this week. Because that's important. Because to have knowledge and not share it with others is a waste. You can know everything in the world. If you don't teach it to other people, then you're wasting that knowledge. You have knowledge now that your friends don't have. And tell them what a great experience this was. Promote this so that maybe they can experience this. I just want to say again to everybody here how privileged I feel to be here. There was nothing like this when I was a kid. I was talking to Senator Cryan, who's a childhood friend of mine. He's a lot older than me, but and how where we grew up, there was nothing like this. So be grateful. Use what you learned. And go on, and in the future, you guys are going to be the leaders. If you draw on it and you keep it fresh in your mind, you're going to be the leaders. You're going to be the ones that hold us together, that make society a better place. So again, I'm grateful to be here, and congratulations, guys. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Tanzi. Appreciate that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I'd kind of like to thank all of our parents here once more for trusting the members of this program with your children all week, and for allowing us to give these children a week's worth of insight into what it is like to train, work, and learn as a law enforcement officer. I can honestly say that to this date, and I've told the class this year's participants have been the best yet. And that's really amazing. From the first day of our program, our recruits were filled with positive energy, fueled by motivation, and had a willingness to learn all about different aspects of law enforcement. And more importantly, they began working as a team with their peers, kids they've never really worked with before. During this program, we've had a lot of different agencies come from all over and speak to our recruits about different aspects of law enforcement, as you heard my lieutenant speak before about it. But I think the best thing our recruits saw here is that at the end of the day, all of our officers, all of their instructors are normal people who like to have fun too. So what I'd like to do now is take a few minutes. I want to show you folks some of the amazing things that our recruits participated in this last week. gentlemen, as you're giving applause, Ms. Kelly Higgins, who is up front here, she's responsible for this fine slideshow you all got. If we could just please again recognize her time and effort that she's dedicated to this program as well. So ladies and gentlemen, before I go into some of our guest speakers, this was pretty impressive, right? All right, bad news, parents. No, we don't run a camp for you guys, so don't ask. We're strictly kids. So, all right, I would like to have some more guest speakers come up today. At this time, I'd like to call Councilman James Bowser to the mic just to say a few words as well.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's really great to be here this evening. Just want to say good evening, everyone. It's my honor to join you tonight while we celebrate your graduation from the Junior Academy, Police Academy. This is an exciting occasion both for the graduates and the parents alike. And I speak on behalf of all my fellow committee members when I say congratulations, job well done. I commend each and every one of you here today who took the time to make new friends and learn about a difficult and often sometimes dangerous industry. Whether this is your field that you're interested in pursuing or you are just putting yourself out there to learn something new, I want to say congratulations for taking that step. I commend the officers, and again, I must repeat, I commend the officers that are here today who protect and serve is one thing, but to lead and educate is another. Thank you for taking the time to guide our youth and to show them a different perspective. Mayor Figueredo and others have said today, now more than ever, it is important that we bridge the gap between the law enforcement and the public. And you guys, as we had heard earlier, are the emissaries to do that. So take that message out and let the community know how important that role that you will play, hopefully in the future, is to our community. Again, I just want to say that's really a great job. I hope the memories that you have here will directly impact you for the rest of your lives. So again, I want to congratulate you again for all the hard work you put in this week. The future is bright here in the Township of Union just because you guys are here. Again, thank you for allowing me the opportunity to speak.
Thank you, Councilman. Appreciate it. I'd like to call up Senator Joe Cryan. Say a few words, please.
Good evening, everybody. I'll be quick, right, because you don't want to hear any more speeches. But I want to just make a couple comments. First is to parents. You know what I hope happens out of this week is that your young people came home and talked to you about the day. Actually buzzed a little bit about, hey, this happened today during this incredible week, and we learned something. Right? Because I know that every time, as a former school parent myself, right, Dorothy? Right? Our daughters were friends. Right? The kids came home, they never talk about their day unless you coax it out of them. So I hope you had a chance for some great summer conversations. And I do want to ask for your young people that earned your graduation this week, how many of you are at least thinking about when you grow up possibly going into law enforcement now? Anybody? Look at that. Okay, look at that. That's pretty cool. You can put 2 hands up. That's very cool. Great. Okay. So, who was the coolest team? Yellow team? You guys are the coolest? No? Okay. All right. The guys behind me are saying it was the orange team. Is that true? No? Okay. No? No? I heard Dorothy was just telling me that she heard it was the green team. Is that true? Green team, okay. All right. All right. All right. I will tell you this, when I walked by the mayor, he told me that the blue team really carried the week, you know? And Committeeman Bowser, who just finished, said absolutely not. It was the orange team. Everybody, is that true? It was the orange team all week? Okay. All right. For all of you who participated, I would like you to do one thing, no matter the color of your team. For your team leaders and for the officers that the prosecutor mentioned who gave up so much of their time, and to the Union Police, can you guys give them a nice round of applause now for all they did? A lot of folks talk to you about what you will do with the foundation you learned. Jimmy talked to you about empathy, the things you'll learn in life, and the foundation you learned this week. Do me a favor, which I don't have a right to ask. If you haven't talked to your folks about the week you had, take some time over the weekend and talk to them about it, all right? Last thing is this, always talk. Enjoy the conversation, enjoy the relationships, enjoy the friendships, and then congratulations to all of you. Thanks very much.
And thank you, Senator. That was actually very motivating, and I do agree with it. We have stressed this week with our children that relationships are key here. So, but like I said earlier, you saw your children had a very busy week here. And ladies and gentlemen, from the beginning of our program, our instructors have observed our recruits. And every year we like to recognize some of our recruits that are standing out. They go a little above and beyond what's expected from them in the program. And at this time, we would like to present some certificate of achievements to those recruits that have been chosen in these different areas. So I am asking that Lieutenant Masidlo Skipper and Lead Instructor Honeymar help present the award. The first award that I would like to do is, can you hand it over here to me, please? This one is something that is this is the first year that we're doing it. It is a new award that our staff has come up with. For those of you that don't know, a member of our department by the name of Sergeant Clinton Bond, who while in the act of his duties trying to stop a robbery suspect, gave his life tragically. Officer Bond's selflessness showed that he cared more about serving the Township of Union and the public. And this year we came up with an award for one of our recruits who showed selflessness during our program, a recruit who looked after the other 47 members here, who constantly was on top of helping and showing and guiding. This year I'd like to present this award, the Sergeant Clinton Bond Altruistic Award, to recruit Emily Musaliam Casillo. Sir. Congratulations, Emily. So the next award that we are going to give out was a little tough. We actually have two recipients. The first recipient I'd like to give a little detail here is a recruit who on day one showed up and did not give up. Showed strength, motivation, and you can see at times there was thoughts of, wow, what did I get myself into? But this recruit persevered, triumphed, and continue to push on. Unfortunately, today, during one of our activities, this recruit was injured. Minor. The recruit was taken to be seen by a doctor, deemed to be okay, but showed such dedication to this program, she demanded to come back. The most dedicated recruit award goes to Juliana Furtado. Congratulations, Juliana. You're well deserved. But as I said before, we did have a tough time with this award because there was another participant who, from day one, showed dedication, showed up on time, was presentable every day, acknowledged his instructors, helped out where they could. I'd like to also present the award for a most dedicated recruit to Aeon Ray. Aeon, please come on up. Congratulations, Aeon. And again, congratulations, Juliana. So every year we do inform our recruits that we're going to be doing a lot of physical training. And again, I'd like to thank our physical training staff for such a intense program. So this year we have two recipients. We have a Best PT for our young males. I'd like to congratulate and welcome Esteban Cabrera Quinones to come to the stage. While Esteban is coming up, I would also like to acknowledge that Esteban is one of the few recruits we've had over the years who was successful enough to score 2 goals against our Red Bulls team that came in. Next up, I'd like to acknowledge someone, a young lady who has dominated PT all week and who also helped motivate a lot of her teammates. I'd like to welcome to the stage recruit Amanda Duarte. As Amanda comes up, I would also like to recognize and inform all of our attendees here that Amanda is a participant of the martial arts, and just about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, she competed in competitions where she won a world along with a national title. Congratulations to you both. So ladies and gentlemen, as you saw your recruits coming in, they were marching in, following the instructions of our drill team. And every year we run a drill competition to see who is actually the best, who can complete our drill competition exercise without one mistake. And this year's winner, Lucas Ferreira. Congratulations, Lucas. Always showing support. I love it. All right. So as we spoke about PT, we always have some of our recruits come in and they're like, what is this? I wasn't ready for this. But the next two recruits that I'm going to call up, on day one, they had that look on their face. But it didn't stop them. They continued to press on. They motivated themselves and they improved themselves over the course of our program. So the next awards that I'm going to present are for the most improved in physical training. The first recruit that I would like to call up is Brandon Colon. Brandon never quit, and he never stopped trying. Our next recruit had the same look on her face on day one. However, it went away the first time Officer Senyin yelled, "Everybody get down and do push-ups." This next recruit, as soon as that person started to do push-ups, realized I better get moving, otherwise I'm going to draw attention to myself, and decided from that point on to improve themselves. I'd like to call up recruit Savannah Correa. Best shot for leader, and then, well, yes. So ladies and so every year we conduct a best shot contest, and no, parents, we did not give them firearms. We do a game of knockout for basketball competitions, and this recruit outshot 47 other recruits. Our best shot and top shot winner is Aylin Sanabria. Congratulations. So for our next award, we've kept this one a big secret all day because our recruits want to know. They've been waiting. This year we conducted a contest for what we call our agility and speed. We brought in an obstacle course / Ninja Warrior course, and we ran our recruits through for the best time. Our best male time was had by Preston Washington. Congratulations, Preston. Our female recruit, who apparently, from what I was told, left all the others in the dust, is none other than Laura Faustino. I'm going to just bring this in. Yeah, just as fast as possible. So, ladies and gentlemen, our last award of the night also deals with our agility course, but this one was for a whole team. As I said in the beginning, we want our teams, we want our recruits to work together to do the best that they can. So after timing our teams, the fastest team through our agility course was Team Blue. Team Blue, we're going to ask that you just remain seated, and we're going to give you these awards as you come up later on. But I do want you to stand up now to take your applause for it. Change of plans, Bobby. Easier that way. Easier that way. So you're going to stay up here, and then I'm going to call Senator Cryan up for the citations as well. So ladies and gentlemen, if we can, let's give another round of applause for our winners before we move on. They really did try hard. All of our recruits gave their best, and not one of them gave up. And that is in itself an accomplishment. So at this time, I'd like to now move on to the presentation for all of our recruits on their successful completion of the Junior Police Academy program. I would ask, obviously, that Lieutenant Skipper remain here and join us, but I'd also like to call up, no? Okay. Well, I would like to recognize then Senator Joe Cryan and his office, because they have also issued completion citations for this program from the Senate. So at this time, I would like to have Officer Mahan please stand up. Officer Mahan, if you could please give commands and call on the teams, and please start with the yellow team to come up and accept their certificates of completion.
Instructors, take your place.
Yellow team. You could do it as they come up. They're coming up one at a time. Okay.
Recruits, right face.
I'd like to call to the stage yellow team member Sophia Cano. Congratulations. Lucas Ferreira. Yeah. This was out of line. Nyla Hill. Abdul Khan. Pedro Lopes. Javier Martinez. Liliana Milanes. Amalia Morales. Edwin Ortiz.
Yellow team, left, face. Take your seats. Red team, on your feet. Instructors, take your place. Recruits, right, face.
Now I'd like to call up Red Team recruits. Sophia Abrantes. Joseph Coronado Shuro.
Montez.
Savannah Correa. Matthew Devlin. Isabella Lojudas.
Way to go, Bill.
Brielle Oliveira. Lucas Ortiz. Aeon Ray. And Marcus Vicente. First, we're going to start walking down just to the end of the stage.
Instructors, take your place. Recruits, left and face. Take your seats. March team instructors, take your place. Orange team on your feet. Try to face.
Before we move out our orange recruits, I'd like to present the completion award to Juliana Furtado. Congratulations, Juliana. Calling our Orange Team recruits to the stage, I'd like to call Bailey Augustin. Michael Campos. Bella de la Casas. Amanda Duarte. Enolua Falegi, as we refer to her as Annie. Congratulations, Annie. Benjamin Mendez. Preston Washington. Rayvon Weathers. Aiden Joseph White. Wait, Mahan's got to do it.
Orange instructor. Take place.
You know they are.
Orange team recruits left face. Take your seats. Green team on your feet.
So the
Instructors, take place.
green team?
Recruits right face.
I'd like to now call up the green team recruits to the stage. Recruit Abamuel Huozi. Brando Colon. Juliana De Silva. Magdalena Diaz. Gabriel Amadeo Midvishi. Miriam Winicki. Alphabetical order. Rick, come up here. Who is it? Ethan Osunwegi. Is that me? Rick. Benicio Santiago. Look at the names and give me who else is left because it's not matching up. Michael Valente. That's my callback. I just called that. Yeah. I just called that one. Bring her up. Wait, come here. Yeah, okay. What do we call her? Michaela. Come on, Michaela. Can I have that, please? Yeah, it's not for some. I apologize. Michaela is on here, but I must have skipped her. I apologize. Michaela Jordan. Yeah, for some reason it was switched onto the other team. That's why I need this one here. I apologize, Michaela. That is my mistake. Congratulations to my green team as well.
Left, face. Take your seat. Blue team on your feet. Blue team instructors, take your place. Blue team right, face.
I'd now like to call up our blue team. Recruit Esteban Cabrera Quinones. Matthew Cordero. Laura Faustino. Megan Knight. Kristen Hotra. It was out of order out here again. Christian Hotra. Lopez. Daniel Lopez. So Lopez is there. Zach Mobisa. Zach. Zach Mobisa. Station from here. Emily's next. Over there, Zach. Other hand, Zach. Emily Musalam Casillo. Jillian Rodello McCarthy. And recruit Aylin Sanabria. I'd now like to ask Officer Mahan to call all of the recruits to the position of attention.
Class on your feet.
Recruits, on behalf of the Township of Union and the Township of Union Police Department, I would like to congratulate you all and hope that you all enjoy the rest of your summer. Recruits, you are officially dismissed. Ladies and gentlemen,